Tens of thousands of Egyptians are once again defying the overnight curfew and have taken to the streets to vent their fury. The army is also out in force, but so far the protesters are treating them as heroes, climbing aboard the tanks to shake the soldiers' hands and have their photos taken, a snapshot of an historic moment for them and for Egypt. They are demanding that President Hosni Mubarak stands down. If anything, his address to the nation on Friday night appears to have drawn more protests and more anger.
Is America with us or the regime? Is America with the public or the president? We want to know their position now. Mubarak has been president for 30 years. He must go. Is America with us?
Soldiers are guarding key buildings across the city, including government ministries, the American and British embassies, and the world-famous Egyptian Museum. The legions of riot police deployed on Friday are now nowhere to be seen.
The curfew is about to begin here in Cairo, but as you can see, there are thousands of people taking to the streets once again. The army is also on the streets. How this situation will end is completely unpredictable.
Buildings and police vehicles still smoulder from the previous night's riots. More smoke plumes are rising above the city. Cell phone networks have been restored, but the internet remains down. The curfew was brought forward to 4 p.m, but with little effect.
In his address, the president pledged to protect the country and its citizens. And while sacking his government and announcing a new cabinet, he refused to step down. Analysts here say he has underestimated the level of anger. And with the protesters chanting for him to leave and tearing down posters of him across Cairo and other cities, they say his future as president remains deeply uncertain. Much depends on the army. If they withdraw support for the president, analysts say Egypt will soon have a new leadership. But the army's first task is to try to maintain order through the night, as the streets of Cairo and other Egyptian cities once again fill with angry protesters. Henry Ridgewell for VOA News, Cairo.